Gotta be wary of what's going on when it comes to cars like this. You just can't think, oh, I got a regular car. No, you don't got a regular car. You got the most desired car on the market. What's cracking, word gang? We're gonna talk about Mopars and what you need to look out for when you get one of these. Before you buy a Mopar, listen, before you buy a Dodge Challenger, Dodge Charger, Dodge Jeep Cherokee or Durango or TRX, you gotta look out for things when it comes to these cars. These cars are very much desired cars. They like the top desired car. You look on Instagram, top car. Look on TikTok, they're top cars. You look on Facebook, they're the top cars. All social medias, these are the top cars. These are the cars everybody wants, from the little kids all the way up to the adults. So if you know if they're popular to everybody, guess what? They're gonna be even more popular to thieves. Yes, a thief, if he steals this particular car, this is a shaker. This is a Challenger shaker. He can get the shaker hood. You see that shaker hood? He can steal that shaker hood. Look at those, see those dials in there? They're white, worth more money. They can steal that whole little setup. They're gonna definitely take this screen. They're gonna take all of this, the little brake pedals. They're gonna probably strip the seats out of here. Now, you know, probably too, they definitely stripping the seats. Steering wheel's gonna be gone. They're taking that mirror. They're gonna take the mirror. Only thing they're gonna leave is pretty much the shell. Anything, they're gonna leave pretty much the shell. So when you purchase one of these cars, you gotta look out for, your insurance is probably gonna be a little bit more than the average person. Especially now, if you're young, let your Uncle T like tell you the truth. Your insurance is gonna be through the roof when you get one of these cars. So now you gotta worry about paying through the roof insurance, because people done stole your car. They're gonna try to take your car from you. So you gotta pay through the roof insurance. Look at this car. You know you're gonna be paying a pretty penny. Your note gonna be probably $800 to $1,000. You know, your note gonna be $800 to $1,000. Insurance probably gonna be $300. So look, you're not really, probably can't even afford to get a security system. You probably ain't even got enough money to buy you no security system, because you done spent so much money on this car alone that you can't even afford to get a security system off the gate. So you gotta wait a little while, because if you're paying $800 on the car note, $300 on your insurance, that's already $1,100. Then you're paying for gas in this bad boy, and this the big boy. This is a big 8. This is the big boy 8. This is a 392. So you're paying probably, well, I was gonna say 50. This tires have changed. You're probably paying $100 a week on gas. So that's already $400 a month. So that just upped your bill from $1,100 to what, $1,500 on just that. So that's a lot of money you spending on a car. So you probably ain't got a lot of money to spend on a security system. So I'm telling you, when you get one of these cars, if you really want to buy one of these Mopars, you have to be wary. You can't just be taking these kind of cars. You can't take this car to the mall and just leave your car parked for a couple of hours. You can't take this car to the restaurant and not pay attention to what's going. Hold on. Sorry about being so close like that. And take this car to the mall or somewhere, the store, the grocery store, or the store, or the restaurant. You sit in a restaurant and you leave a car like this sitting out there for a long, extended period of time. You just asking to be for somebody to come steal it. Also, if you living in an apartment, you might not want to get one of these cars until you can move into a home that's got a garage, or move into a better type of apartment complex where you can park your car in one of these garages. Because if you're living in an apartment complex that don't offer no type of garage or any kind of storage, you don't want to really stay there when you got a car or something like this, or even with this SXT, because these cars too, people try to steal these cars too. Don't just get it twisted. This XXT, people want to steal these cars too. These cars are real nice. Look at the front of these cars. They look awfully similar, don't they? Look. You could take the wheels off of this car, put them on this car, take the badges off this car, put them on that car. You probably wouldn't even know what they was riding in. That's what thieves do. They strip parts off of one car, put them on other cars, and then they ride around, change the VIN number and all that stuff. So you got to be wary. I would advise you, if you live in an apartment, don't get one of these until you can get some type of place to be able to store these cars, because you don't want to pay all that money and then somebody comes steal the car. Then you got a $500 deductible or a $1,000 deductible or whatever your deductible is to pay for the car. Yeah, you'll end up getting the car back, but not get the car back, maybe get another car, but you gotta wait for the check to clear. It's a whole bunch of stuff you shouldn't even have to go through. So just make sure when you're parking this car, you know where it is at all times. Don't be going to car shows, letting people ride around in your car, scoping you, following you stuff. Make sure you're worried when you're leaving out of a car show. People will follow you for this car. They will follow you for this car. They will follow you and they will rob you for this car. I know you're like, man, what do you mean? I'm telling you the truth. People will do a lot of crazy stuff to get their hands on a car like this. So make sure when you're leaving car shows, or not even just car shows, if you're just leaving a show, leaving up out the parking lot at the mall, or leaving up out the parking lot of a restaurant, just know your surroundings. Look and see, make sure you ain't nobody following you trying to get your car. You know, just keep yourself safe, man. Keep yourself safe. Don't be getting these cars and then trying to rent them out. Don't do that, because people is trying to get over on people. It's been they had a video of a person, he rented out his Hellcat. They tried to steal his Hellcat to sell it. They actually did take the Hellcat and sell it. It's on TikTok. The person rented, he rented the car, and then he ended up not being able to get the car back because the guy sold the car to an unwary person. The person didn't even know what he was getting. He thinking that he getting a good deal on a Hellcat. He thinking he getting a good deal on a Hellcat. It's just somebody stole somebody else's Hellcat and sold it to him. So he was out of $20,000 because he thought he was getting a god deal, but he was actually buying a stolen Hellcat. So you gotta be wary of what's going on when it comes to cars like this. You just can't think, oh, I got a regular car. No, you don't got a regular car. You got the most desired car on the market. The most desired car on the market. Yeah, they not even that fast. It don't matter. People want them. It don't matter. They love these cars. You need to pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to everything. And before you get your muffler delete or your tint, save your money. Get you a decent alarm system. If you can't afford the top-notch alarm system, it's things called like, what's that? Car lock. You can get your car lock system. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's other systems like car lock. Or you can just, like I said, you can, when you get out your car, unplug your battery. Unplug your battery and just plug it back up when you get in there. Just unplug some stuff. Yeah, unplug your battery every night, and if you gotta leave it in the outside, just unplug your battery. You know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do until you can get you a top-notch security system. But you gotta get to something, because you just can't be playing with fire with these kind of cars. If you stay at home and you got a garage, don't be leaving your car sitting in the driveway. Don't leave your car sitting in the driveway talking about, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. I live in a nice neighborhood. Well, that's where they stealing them from, the nice neighborhoods. Because you know why? Because these cars are usually in the nice neighborhoods because them the only people that can afford to buy them. So you use your head now. Use your head. Don't be, oh, ain't nobody gonna touch my car. You're gonna come out there and your car gonna be gone. So yeah, make sure you just make the right decisions. You know, I know this could be your dream car, or you might even already had a car. Just know that it's problems that come with these kind of cars. These cars have their own set of rules, and you gotta play the rules. You can't just act like this is a regular car, because it's not regular, because everybody wants to take your car. All the thieves want to take your cars. All the little kids want to joyride in your car, tear your car up. You got to be careful. And I just wanted to just tell you a few things to be worried about, look out for when you're buying this type of car, because I know you're thinking, man, I got enough money, I can afford the payment, I can afford the insurance and the gas, but you don't got enough money to afford you a nice alarm system, do you? You ain't think about that. You didn't think about what was going to come with the car either, did you? You didn't think you won't be a target, because you got a target on your back when you got one of these cars, especially if you got a Scat Pack or a Hellcat. Major target on your back. Everybody wants your car. So just be wary. I know these cars are lovely, you know. I mean, they're definitely lovely cars, and they're definitely worth it. They definitely beautiful car. They definitely worth the money. You know, I've owned 3 of these cars. I own the RT Shaker, I own the 392 Scat Pack, and I own the Hellcat. Yeah, I own a lot of these cars, and they lovely cars. They worth every penny. I'm not gonna sit here and act like they not worth every penny. I just want you to be worried. I just want you to know what you're getting into when you get one of these cars. And with that being said, man, y'all be safe out there, especially if you got one of these type of vehicles. You be safe. You keep your head on a swivel. Do not get caught slipping in one of these cars. And let me give you some great advice. If you do happen to get caught slipping, somebody trying to rob you for the car, give up the car. Just give up the car. Let them have it. It's not worth your life. No car is worth your life. This car ain't worth your life. No car is worth your life. You got insurance. Let them handle it. Just give up the car. You know what I mean? Just give it up. But with that being said, man, y'all stay safe out there. Stay away from negative people. Believe in yourself. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend about me. Let your friend get this video, especially if you plan on buying one of these lovely MOPAR cars. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out here like I always do. It's your boy, Tlites. Oh, yeah. Big shout out to the Werewolf Gang. Much love to the light crew, because you already know how I feel about you, baby. And I'm out this piece. Jitty.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. Promise that you never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what